Mic test. You got comments, Chris?
I
can get my phone.
Not yet, but I'm getting there.
Okay. Straighten the hair. There we go.
Herschel Walker ad.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a negative one on him.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Alrighty. Welcome to the Morning Brick, the best source for Lego news, rumors, and discussions here at 9:30s at Atlanta Brick Co. TV. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got Mark and Chris today. We're a little short on some of our friends usually, and we've got quite a bit of news to cover, so it's just us two today.
A lot of people going back to college.
Yes.
Or going to college for the first time. And then school has started back up, so high school kids are back at school, so
exactly.
It's kind of quiet now.
Yeah,
it's kind of nice.
It is. It's a different vibe for sure, but yeah, this kind of happens every year with retail stores. You're gonna have a little bit of a lull before the holidays, and that's we've come to expect it, and we're actually looking forward to getting stuff done now. So.
I actually thought the busiest time of year would be for retail sales would be October because people are shopping for Christmas, but actually October is the slowest month of the year for pretty much all retail shopping.
Yeah.
And people just have so much going on. Back to school, homecoming, football games, soccer games.
Halloween.
Whatever. And the Christmas shopping doesn't start until Black Friday.
Yeah.
Which is at the end of November. So actually, November is usually one of the slower months of the year as well.
The earlier part of November is very quiet as well.
Yeah. So I never expected that.
You don't think about it until you actually work at retail, and you're like, oh yeah, that actually makes sense. That's interesting.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep.
But we'll be just fine. We're looking forward to the holidays, and we're looking forward to getting stuff done in the meantime. So.
Well, we are at, as of a minute ago, we're at 4,999 subscribers, and we have somebody on here that might be able to be that 5,000 subscriber. Soviet Vishremi, hi, I saw this notification. Oh, it says, okay, Morgan says 5,000 right now.
Oh, okay. We saw 499, so must have gotten one more.
We just did it right now on the morning break. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm going to have to edit the title of this video, be like 5,000 subscriber achieved or something like that. That's awesome. So.
Yeah, Madeline, I was wondering where you were at Brick Fair. It was your birthday, and it was also Daniel's birthday. And she said she didn't end up going to Brick Fair.
Oh, that's too bad. Maybe next time.
Yeah. Is anything special happening for 5,000 subscribers?
Yeah, it's funny you should mention that, Chris. I happen to have promised the very vocal Next to Night fan group that follows our channel that if they got 100 likes on this one live stream I was doing, that I would sing the Next to Night theme song. And I thought, they'll never get to 100 likes. We've never gotten past, I think it was 60 or 70 was our highest ever before. So they blew past 100 likes. I think it had 120 likes by the end of the video. And now me, Grant, and Vogan are going to do the cover for Unbreakable, which is the song for the Next Night theme song.
Wow. So. Is that what that thing's doing over
there? Let me grab it and show the camera here. So I grabbed my sister's old Yamaha keyboard, and Grant, who knows how to play the piano and keyboard, will be using this a little bit as a prop. I've got the music mostly mixed, although I've never edited audio before to any real extent, so this is going to be very cringe. But you guys, I'm sure all the fans will enjoy it, and it'll be a lot of fun.
You need to auto-tune it.
If I knew how to do it, I would. But yeah, I only had a couple hours last night to do it, and it sounded fine, but it's not. I'm not a professional yet. Maybe we'll get better as we keep doing these.
So Grant's actually an excellent keyboardist.
Yes.
And at the Lego Masters final episode party that we had, for you and Steven, he played a lot of songs on the piano.
Yeah, like Ninjago songs and other things like that, Lego-related stuff. So.
Ghostbusters, stuff like that. So that'll be interesting to see.
It's going to be hilarious. Grant and Vogan are very fun to work with. So.
We got a lot of great people on. Good morning, everybody. We got a lot of Nexo Nights emojis popping up here. In fact, 3. We We have 3 Nexter Knights emojis and no Chris emojis.
Hey, because there's a few more members now, I can add a Chris emoji, Chris. So I will be doing that shortly. Do you want one with sunglasses, or you want one with a grimace? What are you looking for? We'll add it after the video.
Well, we were talking last night that Jar Jar Binks could represent me. And that's totally fine. Brick Jedi posted Jar Jar Binks earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So. Who's the Lego guy emoji? It looks
That's
like
pepperoni.
Oh,
he's just a happy looking.
That's a pizza he's got.
Yeah, we actually have T-shirts related to that character. So, yeah,
that's cool.
Lots of great emojis in the chat. We love it. So
we actually have a lot of news to talk about this morning.
Let's dive in. Yes.
Nothing like major, but just a lot of little neat, interesting stuff.
Absolutely.
The Leicester Square Lego store in London.
Mm-hmm.
Reopened after remodeling, and now they're officially the largest Lego brand retail store in the world.
Yeah.
And what got my attention was the Aston Martin. It's a life-size Aston Martin inside the store,
mm-hmm.
and a giant minifigure of Daniel Craig as James Bond.
Yeah.
And that's so cool looking.
Especially the location, London, England.
Oh yeah,
James Bond.
That's what
awesome.
you expect to see when you go to a place like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really neat. Let's see. I've got a picture of it here. It's not the best, but
there you go.
Right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, they've got a background.
Yeah, there's the minifigure. It looks great.
And it's just a huge storefront
mm-hmm.
that they have there. It's got to be big if you can fit an entire car.
Yeah, I mean, if they have room for an entire car plus the store, I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And then, speaking of the Leicester Square location, they're also giving away an exclusive gift with purchase.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be at the Leicester Square in London to get it and spend $75. And it's a Lego delivery truck.
That's awesome.
And there's a big yellow one that mm-hmm. came out back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And that was really popular. There was also the blue Toys R Us one.
Exactly,
which was really
the big
popular.
rig trucks, yeah.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
So I think that this little yellow one is it's like a box truck.
Yeah, a little smaller.
I think it's gonna be like a $100 bill at least.
Yeah, especially if you're not able to visit the store in Leicester Square, yeah.
Yeah. So there's that, and then they've also got the postcards, the Lego postcard series.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get one for London also while you're there.
That's cool.
So lots of reasons to go to London.
Make a trip there. It sounds like a destination.
Square. Yeah.
I mean, they've always had some really cool Lego stores in the UK, but this is kind of upgrading it to the next level, I think. So it's very exciting. So.
Chris Gatt says, you guys need to expand and open a store in Birmingham. There's not a Lego store for over 100 miles in any direction. I love Birmingham. It's a cool place, mm-hmm. but, it's like 2.5 hours from us.
Yeah.
And a lot of people make that trip.
Yeah.
It's really considered 2.5 hours. I would say the average visitor has traveled over that.
Yeah.
Probably 3 hours to our store.
Yeah, we get tons of people out of state, so Alabama is actually fairly close considering all the other states that people will travel from. South Florida, Carolinas, Virginia, Michigan. We get a lot from the Midwest, so I don't know if it's feasible. We like to keep everything really concentrated so we can keep it as awesome as it is. So, I don't know if spreading out is in our strategy right now, but we would love to have more stores,
mm-hmm.
but, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. The for reaching 5,000 subscribers, Brick Mom VA put $10 in the super chat. Is that what it's called?
Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. Good morning, Fazoom is here. Grumpy J is here. Everybody's here. What a good morning.
It's a great morning to be on the morning break.
Fantastic. So we do have a lot still to talk about here.
Yes.
So we just talked about Leicester Square. Let's cross that off the list. The city postcard series, you get like all the major cities.
Yeah, there's like New York. There's got to be San Francisco or LA, and probably some across the world, London, a couple other iconic
hopefully
places.
They start to do the minor cities where they have Lego stores.
Yeah.
Too. So,
exactly.
Like Atlanta's not on there yet, but
no,
I'm sure it will be.
Maybe one day. You could see a little peach logo on there. Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
I haven't seen it yet, but on Disney Plus, there's Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's anything like the Christmas or the Halloween episode, I would say go watch it.
Yeah, right now, because it's, well, not right now, after the
Yeah.
after the live stream, but yeah, watch it after the live stream because it's going to be good. I haven't seen it yet. I have Disney Plus. I'll be probably watching it, part of it over lunch, so it's going to be fun. So.
Yeah. I watched it by myself, not with my kids. The Halloween one was just so good. It was like made for adults. It's got all that like actually, you know what? That was the one that was based on the Lost Boys.
Oh, okay. They were kind of taking that story
Which
tropes.
kids wouldn't have gotten that anyhow.
Yeah.
It's from the 1980s.
Yeah.
So, which they are remaking that movie, by the way.
Awesome. Yeah, I know. I remember watching the Star Wars one, and I'm like, this is pretty hilarious. Even it's kind of geared for kids a little bit, but adults watching it who like Lego should enjoy it quite a bit too. So.
Hey, Justin's on here. Good morning, Justin.
Is that Justin?
Yeah, he says, yay, 5K.
Exactly, we made it. That's awesome. Good to see you, Justin.
Robert Sullivan wants to see a large display like the Aston Martin here at the store.
We're working on some display stuff, so stay tuned. That's what the quiet part of the year is for. We're getting into a little bit of a lull, and this is when we get to do fun stuff like that. So
if we can slow down on stuff, we've got some commission builds. The one's right here. I'd hate to show it off without asking permission.
Yeah, that's probably a surprise, so we can't show that.
Yeah, but it looks really awesome.
Yeah, Steven and myself, to a little bit of an extent, are busy with that too. So if that continues to be a thing, we won't get that much done. But if
I have another one.
we got another one.
About
Sweet.
It's in the works. Actually, 2 more. So.
Yep. When it rains, it pours. It's awesome. So,
yeah. And then speaking of Disney Plus, I guess there's a Guardians show, Christmas special show coming out on Disney Plus.
Yes.
And a teaser was kind of leaked in the images of the Lego Advent calendar coming out for Christmas. Which, when do those usually come out? September?
Yeah, a couple months before the holidays so that people can buy them. But
so 3 of the Lego Advent calendars have been leaked. The pictures, not leaked, but
released.
Yeah. You've got the Guardians, which has Mantis figure. Mantis, Groot, Star-Lord, and Rocket.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Harry Potter, which has a purple hair girl, which I don't think we've seen her as a minifigure yet. I remember her from the movie, but I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
So Daniel would know.
Yes, I wouldn't know. I've barely seen the Harry Potter films. So.
I don't think Daniel's on this morning. Daniel, if you're on this morning, let us know what her name is.
Yeah,
or somebody else. Justin would know too.
Yeah.
The purple-haired Harry Potter girl.
I hope Daniel's sleeping in. He was not feeling well yesterday, so hopefully he's feeling better today. So.
Robert Sullivan asked, did either of you go to the Richmond, Virginia Lego show? No. We just went to the Chantilly show.
Yeah, that's outside of D.C. But they're doing one in Fredericksburg in March, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah.
Okay. Bricklor said the new CMFs are still in the old packaging, not the boxes.
Yes, I've seen them in the bags. So I think that maybe they'll get transitioned into boxes. Maybe it was just fake news. We don't really know. But all I know is right now they're finding series minifigures in bags and or like how they always have been. So
as a retail store owner, I like the boxes better.
Yeah.
Because I don't like people feeling up my bags.
Or they're easy to tear open versus a box. I don't know.
As soon as you start touching and feeling them, the bag gets crinkled.
It looks bad. So.
And not only does it look bad, but it's got to decrease like the value a little tiny bit.
Mm-hmm. You know? It's like people feeling up the cardboard boxes that have, I don't know. It's just, I think I think it'll actually be better in the long run. I know people like to identify what's going on, but
Finnick Godair won the trivia contest. He said Tonks first, but then is the name of the girl with the purple hair.
Okay,
Tonks.
gotcha.
But then Morgan and Justin also chimed in.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I saw those CMFs are out now.
Yeah,
and you can go buy them.
I'm super excited about the Knight figure. She has this really cool printed torso that you could use for a foot soldier, not just the high-end knight, so I'm gonna have to get probably at least a dozen, 2 dozen of those figures now, so that I can have a squad of them. So super excited about that.
And then the Star Wars Advent Calendar looks way better than the Harry Potter and the Guardians one. So
Yeah.
the Star Wars is loaded. You got Vader wearing. I couldn't zoom in enough to see what it was, but it
Christmas attire, right?
some kind of Christmas. It almost looked like a Christmas tank top, but it was hard to tell because we've already got him in a Christmas sweater and in a Santa outfit.
Is it like a Christmas on the beach kind of thing, perhaps? Maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then there's a 3PO, C3PO, and an R2, both in Christmas sweaters, which they look really cool. They might be the coolest looking ones yet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, which is, I mean, put 3 people with Christmas attire in one Advent
It
calendar.
used to be just one, right?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah. It's 3 times as much as usual, so.
And then you've got a yellow clone in there, the yellow clone markings. There's a battle droid, a snowtrooper, and a Hoth Luke. And I
Yes.
just realized, I was just putting my notes down this morning. I spelled Luke L-O-O-K. So I was looking at him like, a Hoth Look.
Yep, there you go.
I was in a hurry this morning.
It's all good. Yeah,
And
that's.
I'm sure they're going to have a City and a Friends one.
Oh, yeah, they
but
always do.
I haven't seen any pictures of those yet.
Yeah, they always do a pretty good job with the advent calendars, but these seem to be kind of upgraded. Like the stores in the UK, this is now they're raising the bar on what they're doing, so this is pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
it's a good time to be buying them.
Okay, so Brick Virus and Finnick are saying that Vader's wearing a beach tank top
Mm-hmm. There you go.
because of the new special on Disney Plus. So they tied it into the Disney Plus
Gotcha. Okay.
thing. That's kind of cool.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So you can have characters from the episodes that are releasing on Disney Plus. That's fun.
Mark, do you have any news this morning?
So the ATTE is starting to be available on Lego.com and other stores around the United States and other parts of the world. So those of us who were waiting for it and really upset that it didn't release August 1st, it is now finally available several weeks after that. So those of you who've been waiting so long for that, I quote, perfect Commander Cody figure, you wait no longer. You can go to the store and get it. So, yeah. Several of our employees have already gotten their sets, and they're just overjoyed.
Are you gonna get that?
I'm extremely tempted because I got the Republic fighter tank, and I loved the Mace Windu and the clone troopers that he has with him. And so this is like a slightly upgraded version of that, and I'm like, I really want to get one. We'll see. I've already blown the budget completely with the castle and the Viking ship, but
If you get it, you're gonna do one of these things where you hold it.
I
over.
could. It's either holding it up or throwing it in the bin. I don't know, depending on whether I like it or not.
So a family friend of ours, he's a senior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming in to the store, and he's using our pick-a-brick to pick each part for the new ATTE, and he's gonna color swap a lot
Yeah.
to purple
Okay.
to make it more like the Mace Windu.
Interesting. So to have it match with that squadron.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but he loves doing it.
That's good.
Everybody does Lego differently, and I decided recently that I was going to get into Speed Champions all because of the Aston Martin.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy all these Speed Champion sets and then I'm build them. Well, I get the sealed sets and I'm like, I don't want to build these. I don't have time. I want to build the garage that they go in.
Yeah, you want to build the structure.
A mock. I don't want to have to follow the instructions. So I'm gonna make my own. So I traded the sealed sets in for cars that were already built.
There you go.
So especially now that they're 20% off at Atlanta Brick Co.
Oh, good segue there,
Yeah.
Chris. That's good. Yeah.
So there's like 70 Speed Champions cars, and I've got like
Most of them.
40 of
Yeah.
them. So that is most of them.
Yeah.
But that's
Getting
a
past
lot.
the halfway
That
point.
is a lot of Speed Champions cars.
Are you gonna try to have every single Speed Champions car, or just the ones that you really like?
Every single one of them.
Okay, so you want a whole completionist. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm making a lighted display. It's going to be awesome.
Fantastic, yes.
So.
But speaking of the 20% off, like you said, Chris, we have a new sale. It started, when was it, Tuesday, Monday? That all the built sets, not the ones in boxes, but the ones that are already assembled, are going to be 20% off for at least this week, possibly next week. We'll see how it goes, but that sale will keep going for a little while.
In fact, so on the live stream tour last night on YouTube, we sold probably a dozen sets.
Yeah, maybe over a dozen sets.
2 of the blacksmith shops.
Yeah, the newer one that's
at
gone up in price.
20% off.
Yeah.
2 different people called, got those right away, and I was like, oh man, those were up there. The Silent Mary, a lot of our classic space stuff.
Yep, most of our M-Tron and
a lot of
Space
really
Police.
good stuff. That is, somebody asked, is that your ringtone for Ed? I would answer it if it was Ed and let him talk on the live stream, but that's actually my wife, and she's texting me saying that the cars broke down.
Uh-oh. So we're going to have to wrap this up in just a second here. But
She's going to be so mad I didn't answer the phone. Hopefully she's not watching right now. All right, let's speed through some of this stuff. Let's see. We covered our 20% off sale in the store.
Yep.
There's a rumor that, speaking of Speed Champions, Brick Jedi said he got into Speed Champions because of the Aston Martin as well.
Yeah.
And so there's like 2 of us that got into it.
That's the segue
How
into
many
it, yeah.
more have got into it? Keep an eye on Speed Champions. I got a feeling the price is going to start going up. And we were talking, so Grant and Vogan are both really into Speed Champions. We were talking last night, what else, now that they've made Dom's Charger and they've made the Aston Martin, what other real popular movie cars are they going to start making?
Yeah.
Because I think the Aston Martin sold out in the first week.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing.
It's super popular. We were kind of listing all the things we'd like to see. One of the big rumors that is out there is Paul Walker's Skyline car.
It'd be incredibly
from
popular.
the Fast and Furious.
Yes.
But there's just so many other cars they could make. Steve McQueen's car. We'd like to see a Lightning McQueen Speed Champions car. Would be cool. So
I want to see it more Back to the Future. I'd love to see one in that scale. Since
Yeah.
they did the old one and the big one, now they could do a medium-sized one.
Or even if it's just a regular DeLorean.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Totally possible. So.
There's a free gift with purchase out right now on Lego.com. If you buy anything and spend a certain amount, you get the Dots pencil holder. We haven't gotten any in yet, but just wait.
We'll have a stack of
We're
them.
going to get so many of those in.
And
that's cool, because I like those. Those are pretty cool.
Yes. We have a little gift with purchase section in our store. We have a couple that are available. So.
We get a lot of gift with purchases in because people don't ask for them. Lego just gives them to them, and then they'll make multiple purchases to get those.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, we're not getting the Forestman's Hideout.
It's the one we're not getting because everyone actually does want that one. But yeah.
And then a lot of people in the chat have been talking about the Target Ideas X winner, the Viking Village.
Oh yes, so
Yeah.
very excited about that. It was a pretty close vote, but it still was just enough for Vikings that it was decisive enough for the Lego group and all that. So another awesome set. I'm sure I'm gonna have to buy. I'm looking forward to combining my Viking ship and the Viking village. It'll be fun. So.
And who knows exactly what it's going to look like because that was just the mock-up from the designer.
Oh yeah, that was like a Bricklink Studio render. I mean, it's going to look cooler than that.
So they in the render, he's got one of the old shields. So maybe they'll put some new shields in there.
Yeah, they brick built some for the creator, but maybe they'll have some printed ones for this. We'll see.
So that's really cool. And then we got in the Haunted Mansion the other day, and a big Disney fan, I was like, oh, Randy's going to be excited about this.
Yes.
And she takes one look at it and is like, it's kind of lame.
Yep, it's kind of small. It has one figure, right? It's just kind of...
Yeah, compared to the Disney Castle.
The mini Disney Castle.
Which I think, they're in that same series.
Yeah.
It's the same box type and the same price. So I think it looks like they're going to start doing more of these.
Disney attractions in mini scale, yeah.
Yeah, and the classic ones.
Yep.
but this the haunted house is kind of disappointing.
It's not nearly as exciting looking as the Disney Castle Mini, which is just gorgeous, by the way. Steven got one and it's amazing, so. Yep. So a little disappointed there, but, you know, not all news is good news, so.
So, Dynamic Production said Luke's Land Speeder as the Speed Champions. It's already minifigure scale.
Yeah, they made a couple of them, so it's possible.
I don't know what else they could do to make it as a Speed Champion.
Maybe just rolling.
You know?
I don't know. So,
They won't do that. The burger car from SpongeBob movie.
That'd be funny. I want to see Homer Simpson's car. And some of those. That'd
Smokey
be fun.
and the Bandit Trans Am. They would totally do that.
Yeah.
They would make that for sure. Yeah. Kip from Knight Rider. Yeah, they would do that. They've already made the minifigure.
Yeah, exactly. They've done that before. Done stuff associated with that before. So.
Yeah. The Mystery Machine.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
For sure. Totally.
A figure or two to go with it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Benboy 1230 says, "Nice job on Lego Masters."
Oh, thank you.
Well, you
Appreciate
just
it.
assume he was talking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched them all.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Well, thank you very much. Yes, we had fun.
Magnum PI. He had a cool car. What?
It was red, wasn't it? I'm trying to
It was a
remember.
convertible, right?
Was it a Corvette or Camaro?
Or Porsche, maybe?
Porsche? Yeah, I think it was a Porsche.
Yeah, because it wasn't his. It was
his boss's,
it
right?
was the guy whose house he was living.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Higgins. Was it Higgins that owned it? Or
I've
was
only
he just
seen
the
a few
butler?
episodes. I need to.
Yeah,
It's somebody's. So.
We used to watch it, but it's been a while. Dynamic Production said Ferrari is what.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was. So, yeah.
Oh,
Figures.
Ferrari, yeah.
That's what
that sounds right. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would love to see cars from The Office.
Mm-hmm.
They had a lot of cars in that.
Yeah, the PT Cruiser.
Dwight had the Trans Am.
Yeah, the
thing.
red Trans Am, dark red Trans Am. Yeah.
And then the PT Cruiser, and he also had a
Sebring.
Chrysler Sebring.
Yes.
And then
I would love that.
yeah, that'd be great. And then the car from Supernatural is pretty cool. I think that was probably a Trans Am. As well.
Something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the owner. That's right. BJ says the owner of the house was Robin Masters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep. That would be good as well. Any movie entity is now open to that possibility.
Fazoom said minifig scale Mario Kart sets. They would totally do that.
People would buy them too.
Kinex did that with their Lego type, line. And I was like so tempted to buy them because they were motorized. They had a track, and I loved playing Mario Kart.
Yeah.
So they would totally do that, especially with the new friction.
Yeah, the pull back and go, or
stunts.
the one you're like pushing them and then.
Morgan said the Testarossa from Miami Vice. I probably butchered the pronunciation.
Yeah, that's right. Lamborghini, I believe. So yeah,
The
that's
RV from Breaking Bad.
Yes.
An RV would be super cool, but they would not make an RV.
Yeah.
From Breaking Bad.
Not that show because it's probably a little too edgy for them. But,
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Supernatural car was a Chevelle. I didn't realize that.
Interesting. Yeah, there's so many options and so many ideas that could be executed now that they've opened the floodgates. So.
Let's see. Oh, I don't think we talked about this. Did we talk about the VIP points at the Lego store?
No, we can talk about that. Yeah.
Real quick, you can use your VIP points at a Lego store in their storefront, just like you used to with regular points, and get the discount. You can't do it online. You still have to buy that voucher.
Yeah.
But at least you don't have to do that in the store anymore. So that's a pretty positive change.
Yeah, that's they're fixing some issues with the new VIP point system. So
and some of the Lego retail stores that are having congestion problems in the big cities are limiting 30 minutes in the store.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they give you a timer or what.
A little
They mark your
wristband, yeah,
arm.
something.
I don't know, but that's kind of interesting that they're doing that.
I can see that people spending too much time shopping and just holding up the line really long. So yeah.
Let me just
go ahead and get back to that.
Let me tell my wife I'm on my way.
Yeah, let me talk about some news about the channel really quick. We've got some very fun videos coming out. First of all, thank you so much for 5,000 subscribers. You guys have totally Been the best fans ever. We sure appreciate you guys tuning into our live streams and our videos every week. But we've got a bunch of fun stuff coming up. We've got a really fun conspiracy theory video coming out this Friday. It's me and Michael breaking down why the Lego Group has stolen all their ideas from Power Rangers. You'll be extremely convinced by the time you're done with the video. I'm just saying, Chris. You have to watch it.
Right.
Watch till the end.
The CMF minifigure was totally a Power Ranger.
Oh yeah, and like we're talking about stuff like Ninjago, Next to Nights, other fun stuff. After that, we got the best minifigs ever 2 with a bunch of new faces showing off their favorite minifigures. Then we've got interview with Ben Cossey, who visited the store and had a great time. So, a bunch of fun videos coming out the next couple weeks. So I'll be gone after this week. I'll be taking a vacation to Utah for Lego Convention, so I'll be gone for a little while. Daniel will be taking over a lot of the live streams
Brick
for a week or 2. Yep, Brick Slopes.
And then maybe we can do a recap on
Oh
that,
yeah, well, I'll be back and share all about that.
I've never heard of a good recap on Brick Slopes. So
No.
it'll be interesting to hear how that goes.
I will see
Are
if I
a
can get
lot
some
of Lego
video.
Masters going to be there?
A handful, not everybody. It's kind of in the middle of the country. There's only a few people that are out there, so there'll probably be about 4 or 5 of us there. So, but it's a little bit of a smaller convention, but we'll have a good time. So,
Is that in Salt Lake City?
outside of it, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, American Fork, wherever that is. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing it's not too far from Salt Lake City. So.
Okay.
It's probably like we're in Noonan, south of Atlanta. So, yeah.
Let's see. Any other videos coming out? Really cool.
We've got some minifigure battles. Angie's Winter Village Project video should be coming out next Tuesday. So just keep an eye out for that. That should be around soon. But
we have got our own fantasy football league amongst the Atlanta Brick Co. employees that will keep you guys updated on that if you care. But we're going to have about 10 employees doing that. You and I are both playing.
Oh, yes.
You kind of have to be into it.
yeah, I'm into football. I'm surprised I've never done it before, so this is gonna be fun.
It's going to be extremely competitive.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be videos of smack talk, basically.
a lot of smack talk. Yeah, we'll keep you updated on who's winning that.
Chris is pretty good at this, so
Actually, I'm not.
Well,
I'm really bad.
okay,
But
okay.
I've been playing since the late 90s.
Yeah.
And I just know how to play.
Mhm.
And I'm guessing you guys don't. So
I don't.
This is my league to win.
Yeah, there you go.
All my other leagues, I lose and I'm terrible. But this is my league.
Okay, yeah. I know some of the other members will know how to play with it. So.
And then a lot, we're getting a lot of suggestions for speed racers here. Somebody had mentioned tractors and
I would love a
RVs,
tractor,
the
yeah.
Stranger Things Surfer Boy pizza van.
Oh, I would.
Which
I'd buy that any day.
the dog car. Justin mentioned the dog car from Dumb and Dumber, and you'd love to see all these things. But again, you got to remember it's Speed Champions.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit of an athletic car. I don't know if the van counts.
Not
but
vehicle champions,
Yeah.
not famous vehicles, but speed champions. So
it's got to be a race car, sort of. Yeah.
as cool as it would be to see all this stuff, and that Surfer Boy pizza van did go fast, but
It did. You're right.
it's they are going to keep it under that headline Speed
Yeah.
Champions unless they change the name.
Yeah.
So.
We'll
now,
see.
speaking of the Stranger Things pizza van, so they filmed Stranger Things here in Noonan, and Mark saw 11.
I did
Publix.
at Publix across
Yeah.
the street.
And the guy who owns that Surfer Boy pizza van is driving all over town. He lives nearby. He's got kids that go to school here, and I was pulling out of the parking lot at the store the other day, and it's driving by, and I'm like, "Whoa, that's the Surfer Boy pizza van!" Joe got a hysterical picture of him.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I have it.
Yeah, it was at Randy. Her sons go to school nearby, and it was parked there because I think they go to the same school.
Joe,
We'll see if he can come over.
bring
and
your
do-
phone. Bring your phone in here. We'll have to have Joe show you the picture. It's a pretty funny.
Yeah, it's
funny
hilarious.
picture.
Surfer
Can
Boy
you show everybody the
pizza van.
you in front of the Surfer Boy?
We were talking about iconic cars from TV shows and movies, and we want
Let me
to,
go back.
if you haven't. So you got to pose in front of it, and then I saw a Hawkins Power and Light van outside of the automotive place down the road, and I got a picture of it. So there's all this fun stuff. So.
So that was in Mississippi, actually.
Yeah.
Mississippi?
I was visiting my sister, and it was in Mississippi in front of just the shop. This person just
Well, that's
liked it,
strange.
and they made one.
Yeah.
So that was a replica.
So that was
Yeah.
a replica.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't-
Okay.
I just
Alright.
pretended like it.
We have an original
Oh.
copy of it
area,
here. Yeah.
But it looks exactly like it.
yeah, it's the
They had
same.
the number and everything. If
Yeah.
you call the number on the side of the van, our guy will answer.
That's
Pretty funny. You
amazing.
should try doing it. It's actually
Like,
hilarious.
is it a recording?
It is, but it's,
Okay.
he lists off all these toppings. It's just him
That's
ranting about
funny.
pizza. It's
That's
quite
awesome.
That's
Funny.
amazing.
See you guys.
Thanks,
Like
Joe.
my hat?
Oh, it looks great.
Hey, Joe, you're getting a lot of emojis.
Yeah, that makes sense because I'm cool like that.
Hey, we've got room for another emoji, so I'm gonna do Chris
I guess you can. Yeah. if they're
or
okay.
somebody. Maybe Chris or Daniel. Maybe they could arm
Oh,
wrestle
I
over
do
it.
Chris.
Do Chris.
Then Chris will win.
Well, I think that is totally
That's it, yeah.
I think we did record time because I gotta run.
You gotta go, Chris. You gotta take care of that car situation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for 5K
Hey,
subscribers.
we got over 50 likes.
50 likes. Hey,
I think. No, wait. I don't know how to read this. 51 people.
51 viewers. Hey,
Yeah,
thank you guys.
okay.
That's a great morning brick. And we'll be back with many more live streams throughout the week. Thursday, you can head out, Chris. Thursday at 6:30, we've got the Joy of Building. Friday at 3 p.m., we've got another store tour live. And then we'll be back again Tuesday leading up after that. So thank you guys so much. We're going to head out because Chris has got to go. Thank you guys so much.